National Investigation Agency makes second consecutive arrest in 2024 brutal killings, Jiribam killing case from Mizoram's capital, Aizawl. JAC calls 48-hour general strike in Thoubal from 3 midnight, demanding action against doctors and staff allegedly responsible for the forced delivery death of KANGUJAM Samita. And Prime Minister Narendra Modi releases 20th PM Kishan scheme from Banarasi. ICA Research Complex Northeast Hills Region Manipur Center hosts PM Kishan Diwas. Hello and welcome to Impact News, watching Primetime English Bulletin. I'm KANGUJAM SHEELYRA, bringing you the top stories and latest news at this hour. AMZU and ECM continue black badge and slogan protest demanding justice over the Goltabi incident. Manipur government break the silence over Goltabi. National Investigation Agency (NIA) has made a second consecutive arrest in the 2024 brutal Jiribam killings case. NIA arrested accused Landrong Shangmar alias Rosang of the village Monathold, Dingkos, Grand Kasar, Assam from Aizawl, Mizoram on July 31. The arrest came close on the heels of the arrest of another accused, Thanglin Nangmar, by a joint NIA Assam police team very recently, also from Aizawl. 6 innocent Meitei civilians, including 3 women and 3 children, were abducted and brutally murdered by Kukimar militants in Borobekra area of Jiribam district on November 11th last year. Their bodies were disposed of in the Barak River. According to NIA, like Tamilian, Landrong Sound was also an active conspirator in the heinous crime. A mobile phone along with SIM card recovered from him. NIA continues investigation into the case. Joint Action Committee formed in connection with the death of KANGUJAM Ningold, Maibam Ongbi Samita from Tekchum Mayai Lekai announces 48-hour general strike in Thoubal district starting from midnight of August 3 till midnight of August 5. Samita reportedly died after childbirth at District Hospital, Thoubal. Her family and the JAC have alleged medical negligence by the attending doctors and staff led to her death. Addressing the media at Standard Library, or Youth Organization office in Tekchum Mayai Lekai today, JAC convener Soijum Jameson said that the state government has failed to respond to the memorandum prompting the strike call. JAC Chairman Kundongbong Meratumbi urged CSOs, clubs and the general public to support the strike while carrying that emergency services, religious activities and essential services will be exempted. The JAC has demanded a proper inquiry within 2 days, compensation for the family, state responsibility for Samita's 2 children, and service termination of the doctors and staff involved. The JAC also stated that Samita's body was not been claimed until the demands are not met.
JAC के साइट की थमजखिबा तौजखिबा डिमांड हाइबा तारे अखोगी पिसनजखिबा मेमोरेंडम अदु द यावखिबा अखोगी डिमांड सिंग अदु थबक ओइन ओंथोरपसि अखोगी अथुबद पामजे होजि फाबा गवर्नमेंट की साइट की पिसनजखिबा अखोगी मेमोरेंडम अदु की डिमांड सिंग थबक ओइन ओंथोरतबगी ममी म तारिबसि यारि मखैदि गवर्नमेंट ने इनिशिएटिव लौर कांदा अखोगी मै लेबर डिपार्टमेंट सिंग इनिशिएटिव लौर कांदा अखोगी तौबम थोकपा अखोगी पिरिबा ngथोरिबा इंसिडेंट असि ग मै लेना JAC के साइट की थांकलिबा डिमांड सिंग असि थबक ओइन ओंथोरपिरो करिगुंबा थबक ओइन ओंथोरतब तारगदि अखोइना थांजनजरिबा स्टेप असदगी हेड अकनबा मोंगदा पासोब इहोम अखोई मणिपुर CSO sing amadi tongan ba club organization gi miho sing amadi tongan ba imai bel singi maya pai imai bel singi singal winner kanda akoi asob khongjang ama hena samsilak pa yai ha wafam simitang ai government ni pun chingsinjagi.
Joint Action Committee formed in connection with the brutal murder of the Angawadi worker Seema Sahani of the Kaikhu Muslim Maninglekai Imphal East raises serious concern over the delay in filing charge sheet against the accused. Seema was allegedly murdered by her husband Muhammad Mazibur Rahman at their residence on the midnight of June 21. Though he remained in custody, the Porampot police station is yet to file a charge sheet. Speaking to media at Manipur Press Club today, JAC co-convener Muhammad Wahidur Rahman demanded swift legal action and life imprisonment for the accused. He warned of the intense hesitation if the authorities fail to act promptly.
Mujibur Amadi Mahaka Chenari Singh and Ado Dandi Pihan Bio Haiduna, JC Saitagi, Tamjari. Tubumatamda, Charshit Asit Hagat Pinaba, JC Saitagi, Kanganjari. Masida Karigumba, Tawiratava Taragati, Manipur Pumbagi, Siosho Singh Amadi, Mara Paibi, Nupi Lupsinga, Kusam Naraga, Koimakal Makagi, Kongjang Salakani, Masida, Koi Manipur de Leviriba, Siosho Singh Nasu, Mating Pangbi Haiduna JC Makedi request.
Democratic Students Alliance of Manipur DSAM flags presence of two principals at Hairok Higher Secondary School in Thoubal district. Speaking to media at DSAM office in Kwakatel today, DSAM Secretary General N. Tuituiba urged relevant authorities to take necessary actions at the earliest, stating that presence of dual principals in a single school is shocking. He said that a principal in charge was sent to the school since there was no principal, and eventually a regular principal was appointed in November 2024. However, despite the presence of a regular principal, another teacher reportedly continues acting as drawing and dispersing officer (DDO) for the school's fund withdrawals. Tuituiba further alleged that although admission is free from class 6 to 8 in government school, students were charged 300 rupees each at Hairok Higher Secondary School. He demanded immediate attention to these matters from JDO Thoubal and Education as Department.
Sumnaki lecture makak oiriba mio esina didio se dum paira kanda school se salai bai tare adu taragadi principal regular principal ma leibagi wan tok se thodongna leitrabra haina khali adu masi panya yaba oirgadi masi panya yare haibagi posima ekhoi department of education s na masi panya yare haina thado obra kaimta yengjenbagi right se makoina leitrabra natragana hojik leiriba government gi school sing si mana thokpa mana pamjaba mongda taunabagi haksi kanana pibano director na pirira or natragana jerio concern jerio na pirira masima athubu sengdokpi aduga masidai sida Masa Kangraba, regular principal, Amadigi Kahena, Masi Masana Masamu, principal Mani Haidana Hajariba, Oza, Nimai Hariba, Anisi Matakta, Sapsaba, Masi Exen, Lokopiu, Karigumba, Masida, Karigumba, Atu Matamda, Ladybird, Department, Asina, Lokota Aragadi, Ako de Sangi Maka Disu, Ako the Wea Singodo, Sujoshodana, Toguni.
Public Works Department Subdivision 2 appealed to the general public to bear with the inconveniences caused due to the ongoing repair works along Rims Hospital Road and Khoirak Selungba Road in response to public grievances, especially from local residents and those facing difficulties during medical emergencies. As highlighted in a recent Impact News report, the department issued a notice assuring that the blacktopping of both roads will be completed at the earliest, provided weather conditions remain favorable. The notice further informed that resit pavement works are currently underway in various parts of the Imphal. However, due to continuous unfavorable weather, routine maintenance has been affected. Despite the challenges, PWD reiterated its commitment to ensuring improved road conditions with proper quality control. Prime Minister Narendra Modi today released the 20th installment of the PM Kishan scheme from Banarasi, disbursing 20,500 crore rupees to over 9 crore 70 lakh farmers. With this, total disbursement under the scheme has crossed 3.90 lakh crore rupees. He also inaugurated and led the foundation for a development project worth around 2,200 crore rupees across sectors like infrastructure, urban development, tourism and power. Key projects include widening of the major roads, construction of railway overbridges, and smart power infrastructure work worth over 880 crore rupees. To boost tourism, PM Modi inaugurated redeveloped riverfront ghats, Kalika Dam works, Durga Kund restoration, and laid the foundation for redevelopment of Munshi Premchand and Saint Home and several city parks. ICR Research Complex Northeast Hill Trees and Manipur Center, Lamphel Pond, also hosts PM Kishan Diwas on the occasion of the release of the 20th installment of PM Kishan Samman Nidhi Yojana today. Addressing the event, Vice Chancellor of Central Agricultural University Imphal, Dr. Anupam Mishra, lauded the initiative being taken for the welfare of farmers across the country under Prime Minister Narendra Modi. He said PM Kishan has become the lifeline for small and marginal farmers, enabling them to invest in quality input, adopt improved practices, and address critical needs. He also stressed the need for synergy between farmers and the various national research institutes to boost agricultural sector. Agricultural inputs such as crop seeds and hand pumps were distributed to selected beneficiaries on the occasion.
As we mark this 20th installment, we not only celebrate a numerical achievement, but also reaffirm our collective resolve for a sustainable and technologically empowered agriculture. We must continue to integrate the innovation, strengthen the institutional support, and promote the collaboration between the research center, extension agency, and farming community. Let us also take this moment appreciate the visionary foresight of our Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi, whose tireless effort and people-centric governance have made such transformative program into a reality.
In Chandal district at Krishi Vigyan Kendra KVK Chandal, SDC BODC Chandal Promilata Monsang Wanglar, District Agriculture Officer Chandal SP Lovejoy Analt, Senior Scientist and Head ICR KVK Chandal, Dr. A. Amita, and around 107 farmers attended the event. The program featured an interaction session between farmers and experts. Week-long mobile food processing training program kicked off today at Nogada Makhalekai under the initiative of Social Development Society Krukul in collaboration with Directorate of Trade, Commerce and Industries. The training aimed to empower locals across Lamlai constituency in fruit preservation and entrepreneurship. Lamlai MLA KH Ibomsa DIC Imphal West, ZM A Lokant and OSD FPI W Gozent attended the launch. MLA KH Ibomsa said the training will help locals, especially women, generate income. He said training sessions will be organized in other areas as well. Director of Information and Public Relations, Ngangom Utam, officially launched the biannual newsletter, Campus Current of DM College of Arts at a program held today at the Principal's office. Speaking on the occasion, Director Utam said the newsletter, which feature news and updates on current events within the college, will serve as a valuable resource for students. He also suggested that each edition should include highlights of key college events to enhance its relevance and appeal. The DIPR director also proposed launching an e-version of the newsletter to ensure easier access and wider circulation among students and stakeholders. College faculty, students and other officials attended the launching event.
Social media present department College of Arts issue about minus again means a month by the Timothy and Portaman and Sida, Nasai, Tambikiba, Mayam, Akudi, Gary, so Manipur today. Manipur today is a Pinasi within the home, happening the home, the sea, Hong Kong to the house, happening the home, the COVID, Mataki, and Mataki, and Mataki. 100 seconds now. Happening in a traverse doing a phone call.
A new NCC unit was inaugurated today at Little Master English Higher Secondary School, Samaro, in collaboration with NCC Group Headquarters and 14th Manipur Battalion. Officiating Commanding Officer Major B. Bras Kumar, School Founder Moirang Tim Thoubal, Principal Elangbam Diren, Secretary Moirang Mayum Okendrasit, and Subedar K.H. Ras Kumar graced the event attended by enthusiastic students. Principal Elangbam Diren stated that the NCC unit aims to instill disciplined and moral values among students and help interested cadets pursue a career in the Indian Armed Forces.
अखोई छात्रसिंग मोरल डिसिप्लिन से डे बाय डे खर सम मांगजरकुदुना हाना लेजरमिबा स्कूल सिगी एटमॉस्फेयर दगी सिगुम टॉपिक सिमा सिगुम एनसीसी मा हजलके दि हेन मखोई की प्रिंदा करेक्शन वे ऑफ करेक्शन अमसु ओइबा ngambagi khudong jab logjabani adu de natana mokhi tungi punsigi akui sakadoba job ki matang desu sman NCC kum rakha interest lagi suna defense kumba ya force kumba tongan ba defense ki group se da moji sangje ki ba matamda yamna mokoi da pulo paloba leitana ba madugi damta penang program de akuni sinjeri si mai lambi line sigi ona disina ihan hanba akui NCC ki wing ma tokjab hai batrusi hangna bai damakta lakri ba official singsina sida koi ki tongan ba chamber ma hai tare office ma topirame.
Technopole District Deputy Commissioner notifies the internally displaced person of Technopole District that verification of damage assessment forms and submission of the relevant supporting documents will remain open until August 10. Now it's time for a small commercial break. After the break, we bring you news on the launch of free plastic campaign at Eco Club of Kindergarten to Montessori School, Takil Golom Lekai. Keep watching Impact News.
Kanganjava Impact TV ki nungsijaraba local cable operator LCO singi mafam da kanganjari madudi thagi pifam thokpa bill tang tara manga fawo gi manung da pithok piu kaigumba tang tara manga fawo da bill thido haudrapati tang tara taruk tagi disconnect tawba haujaragani loinane Impact TV bu nungsibiduna mieng tabiriba subscriber singna su thagi bill tang tara fawo da isa gi mari leina ba LCO singa pithok pina ba ningsingjari kanganjari ba manager Impact TV.
Welcome back after the break, watching Primetime English Bulletin. The Eco Club of Kindergarten Montessori School, Takil Golom Lekai, launched free plastic campaign today under the theme End Plastic Pollution, marking World Environment Day. The campaign aims to raise awareness about the detrimental impact of plastic use and promote sustainable practices. Teachers and students actively participated in the event, which featured an awareness rally flag off from the school campus. Speaking on the sideline, school principal Dr. Longsam Daneshwar stressed harmful consequences on living beings and environment due to preservative use of plastic. He said the campaign aimed to address plastic pollution from the grassroots level by involving both students and the general public.
Plastic as a degradable process of banana, lining the lager of machine loiva, combat lady, other machine aquida, Pambi sing Hobada, Quadpada, adukimatic aquatic environment, adukimatic sole, Manipur Lariba, Razasing Asina, plastic as a carambamong, the Sinagadage, Hybadi, Gamena, Piriba, Micron, Suba Sudaba, Masizu Aquina, Kaminaba, Moka Aquay, Dragale, Prazasing China, Caramba plastic puna Sinagadage, Caramba plastic puna Sinarudaga, Hypasi Aquina, Masi, Kaminaba, Dragale, Adu, Iroina. School is the Tamliva, Mahiroi Singh Amadi, Akoigi, Kindergarten Montessori School, Koigi Eco Club, member single Loinana, School, Akoi Basida, free plastic campaign, Hybadi Akoi, end plastic pollution, I say, Akoi, Washinabagi Pandam, the Akoina, Pangtok 7.
Sky Hospital Imphal has successfully treated a 28-year-old patient from Thoubal with a condition called large airtight septal aneurysm. The patient, born with holes in the heart, reportedly underwent a device closure procedure and was discharged after a successful recovery. Hospital chairman Dr. L. Shyam Kishore said the hospital is equipped with advanced technologies for treating severe heart condition and continues to offer treatment for children and senior citizens with heart problems. He stated that the patient was admitted at the hospital on July 24. The surgery was performed on July 31 and the patient was discharged today after recovery.
majority da khangdana chidi modern technology ni aduga we have to change with time. Modern technology all over the world, what is happening in other part of the world, if it is available at home in the home state, they try to provide that service to the people of the region. If not possible, then it's not possible. But having said that, we have got modern infrastructures and highly skilled, experienced heart specialists. Our team laibasina adana she provide the race neighbor. Manipur the open heart surgery Sky Hospital for the first time in the history, medical history of Manipur. Open heart surgery started in Manipur for the first time in Manipur. Device closure of heart hole started in 2015 for the first time in Manipur. EPS and RFA for the treatment of palpitation started in 2015. Adana Manipur da London da, New York da, Delhi da tawang ngamba procedure singsi Sky Hospital da ngamme.
Thauna Manipur and Film Forum Manipur will jointly organize 12th Manipuri Film Awards 2025 distribution event in Gokching on September 20. Addressing the media at Library and Information Center Gokching, Posufat Lekai today, Film Forum Manipur General Secretary KANGUJAM Ronel Chandra said this year's Manifat will be given in feature film and non-feature film categories. There will be a total of 25 awards in the feature film category, including Best Feature Filmed on Other Dialects of Manipur, Best Non-Feature Filmed, and Best Actor and Leading Role, Male and Female. Nita Irabot Lila Roy Lifetime Award, Manipuri Cinema, Nita Irabot Lila Roy Lifetime Award, Sumang Lila, and Maipak Sanahal Jagoy Isai Lifetime Mana will also be conferred to the recipients at the event. Ronel Chandra said submission of the entry form for Manifa will begin from August 6, and entries will be accepted only for the films which were censored by CBFC between January 1, 2023 and December 31, 2024. Application form is available at 12th Manifa cell for Film Forum Manipur office, first floor, Mini Sangar Tokus, Lamphel. Dynamic Boys Gokching Kunot and Healing Point IRCA and Freedom Area Gokching carried out anti-drug awareness care program in Gokching Kuno. Counselors at Healing Point IRCA and Freedom Area Center participated as resource person in the program attended by school students in Gokching Kuno. Manipur police yesterday arrested 2 individuals to their alleged involvement in running cybercrime racket using muled bank accounts. Arrested duo are 31 years old Bikram Bashumatri from Barbita, Assam, and 35 years old Sudem Bashumatri from Chirang, Assam. According to police, after the 2 individuals were members of a criminal network who were taxed to enter data involving transactions and collect sensitive credentials such as Aadhaar and bank account details. Now the weather news. Indian Meteorological Department Meteorological Center Imphal predicts further rain in Manipur next couple of days. Today, rain is expected in most part of the Menglong, Senapati, Ukhrul in Kamjong district, and in some places of Kampopi, Imphal West, Imphal East, Jiribam, Noni, Bishnupur, Thoubal, Gokching, Technopol, Chandal, Churtampur, and Ferjol district. Tomorrow, widespread rain is expected in Senapati and Ukhrul district, and in some places of Tamenglong, Kampopi, Imphal East, Imphal West, Kamjong, Jiribam, Noni, Bishnupur, Thoubal, Gokching, Technopol, Chandal, Churtampur, and Ferjol district. As per a report from ICAR Meteorological Unit, Lamphel Band, in the past 24 hours, state received 2.4 mm rainfall. Now the sports news. Secretary of Manipur Cricket Association L. Ronan has been appointed as zonal convener of Northeast Zonal Selection Committee ahead of the Dulip Trophy 2025. The selection committee meeting is scheduled to take place on August 11th at Taj Hotel, Vivanta, Guwahati, where the panel will select 15 players along with team manager, head coach, assistant coach, physiotherapist, trainer, performance analyst, and a marshal to represent the Northeast joint in the tournament. The Tulip Trophy, organized under the aegis of Board of Control for Cricket in India, is slated to be held from August 28 to September 15 at the Centre of Excellence, Bangalore. The Under-20 AFC Women's Asia Cup qualifiers will begin on August 6 till to August 10. In the qualifiers being held under the aegis of the Asian Football Confederation, 33 teams will compete in 8 groups. In Group D, host Myanmar, India, Indonesia and Turkmenistan will compete in the Group League matches. Several players from Manipur are in the Indian team, namely goalkeepers Melody Keshamt and Monalisha Morangtem, defenders Elina Chingakampt, Remy Tokchom, Tuibisana Tuizamt and Sahina Thongkong Mayumt, midfielders Anju Kayen Paibamt, Irina Namirakpamt and Bhumika Kumukjamt, and forward player Sivani Numikapam. In its first league match, India will face Indonesia at Wunma Stadium, Yangon on August 6 at 7 p.m. with Turkmenistan on August 8 at 7 p.m. and against Myanmar on August 10 at 4 p.m. Mau Football League 2025-26 kick off today at the newly built Asufi Football Academy of Artificial Turf Ground, Punanamait, Mau today. Opening ceremony of the Football League was graced by Mau Council President and Atiko Joseph, SDO AMT President Kovio Joramt, Mau MLA Lucy Diko, Mau Football Association, MFA advisor, CSO leaders, representatives of different organizations, village and church leaders. More than 10 teams from different states of Northeast are taking part in the competition. As part of the opening ceremony, veteran team captained by Dr. Olombo, a participant of the 1974 CC meet, played an exhibition match against promoted team captained by retired IRS O Atiko. Before we end, let's take a look at the headlines once again. National Investigation Agency makes second consecutive arrest in 2024 brutal killings case from Mizoram capital Aizawl. JSC called 48-hour general strike in Thoubal from 3 midnight, demanding action against doctors and staff allegedly responsible for the post-delivery death of KANGUJAM Samita. And Prime Minister Narendra Modi releases 20th installment of PM Kishan scheme from Banarasi. ICAR Research Complex Northeast Skills Region Manipur Center hosts PM Kishan Diwars. That's what we have to end all in this bulletin. Thank you for being with us. Coming up next is Primetime Manipur Bulletin. Have a great evening and stay safe.